some, it may be the legacy of fame or the luxury of fortune. But for many, if not most artists, I think they create because they have to. In the absence of creative endeavors, some broken part of their subconscious wells up and presses against other functions of the mind, disrupting them. This quickly becomes a curse as the desperate rattle of a painting or novel or album drowns out all other thoughts. Days or weeks are lost while plumbing the depths and branching ideas of possibilities. The torturous frustration as the clumsy body fails to recreate into reality the immaculate vision of the mind. But the highs, oh those highs, when art flows and you are a conduit for lightning. When knowledge, skills, and training finally align into a perfect focus, turning random, diffuse light into a hot, fast laser beam. This is the feeling of immortality, the feeling that seems to justify this brief, fragile existence. So open that release valve, just a little bit, and let the demons play for a while.
Oh no!
Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? I'm back from vacation. Good morning to Runery, Watcher Dragon, Zafri, Jesse, and Jesse. Thank you so much for 8 months of subscription, New Gremlin. Toothpaste, and Diane, and a fox guy. And Watcher Dragon. I don't remember if I said that. But yes, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. We are gonna do some more donation doodles. I need to open a new canvas. Or I need to open a new pure ref. Morning, Nas. So, yeah. Oh, Isaac Afton, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I haven't even started drawing yet. But yes, Dono Doodles? Nah, Adora Doodles. Aw, thank you. And hello, Partridge. But we are doing Dono Doodles, and we have an option that we're testing. If anyone would like, you can, instead of getting a new dono, get one of your previous donos. I'll color it. I've not tried this out yet. We'll see how it goes. Depending on how it goes, I may keep it, or I might not. Your username is finally changed. I saw. I already updated it in the system, so there won't be any issues. Actually, I don't think it was in the system, so you're all good. Wait, what? Hold on. That's a big dragon. How do you do that? New redeem with bits? No. Huh. Message effects on screen set. Can I, Huh. I'm fine with 2 of these. I'd rather not have the option for people to be able to just spam the screen with emotes. I'm gonna see if I can turn that off. You can't disable... Of course not. Raise the price of it. Yeah, I'll do that. On-screen celebration. I can put a cooldown on it. And raise the price to... whatever the maximum is, 10,000. Look, if someone wants to spend $100 to put emotes on the screen, so be it. They can do that if they want. I don't think anyone will. But yeah, I don't like the fact you can't just disable them. Power-ups introduce new ways for your viewers to support you through bits. They are always enabled on your channel. Does it move to the bottom if I raise it up? No, it still stays on the top. Wonderful. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, I'm fine. I'm fine with the other two. As long as, like, do the bits actually go to me? I assume they do. Yeah, I think that's fine. Interesting that orb closer to actual size. Interesting that the on-screen chat doesn't register it. Oh no, I'm sure there will be feedback and we'll have more customization over them soon. I hope. I wish they gave us this option for points, though. Like, let us choose whether it's bits or points. Heck, I think having the option to, if we wanted to create our own custom redeems that use bits would be fine. Heck, that could be a thing for, like, you could work with that. I think the option to gigantify one of the emotes is fine. But let us choose whether it's bits or points. Or let us choose an option of, like, this, you could pay with this with X amount of points or with bits. Sorry, I'm just sharing my initial thoughts. Probably Twitch trying to have something they can take a cut from. Oh, absolutely, that's what it is. Look, Twitch absolutely wants you using just Twitch and nothing else, like Stream Elements or Ko-fi or anything like that, because Twitch wants to cut all of it. And thank you for the headbats. I still can't log into my app for my other job. And Toothpaste, thank you so much for 44 months of subscription. That is a lot. But since you have bits, hips, the hip bits, or the bits hips. Hey, Sonny. Oh, this app is so broken. Bips. You still don't like that the one that puts emotes on the screen can't be disabled? You know, a family-friendly streamer on this account? This could ruin it for their intended audience. Twitch wants you to use Twitch and to probably avoid individual subs by raising the price, forcing people to grab Nitro since all that money goes to them. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I do use Nitro because it has benefits for my own stream, like keeping my VODs longer, and I prefer supporting artists off of Twitch. I try to do like the single nature subscription and then send stuff through Ko-fi or Stream Elements and stuff, so Twitch doesn't get a cut of everything. Wait. Twitch Nitro Turbo. Oh yeah, Nitro is Discord, so I guess it would be Twitch Turbo. Morning, Turga. Yeah, there's a reason I raised the price to maximum. Like I said, if someone wants to pay $100 to put a bunch of emotes on my screen, so be it. That will help pay my bills. But also, I don't think anyone would. I think you grabbed it once because your account got disconnected of your sister's Prime, and your name got stuck in pink color because you're in the middle of being a gremlin. Or have the option for it to be limited. You can put a cooldown on it and set it to like a maximum of once per stream. But even so, that's not... That still means someone can do it once. Oh, of what emotes can be used? Oh, absolutely. No, I agree with that. And can I say something I don't like? The fact that a lot of streamers use OBS for viewing, like, for previewing their stream. And that kind of stuff won't show up on OBS because it's on the Twitch site itself. Anyway. I'm not a huge fan of the way it's been implemented. I don't think the option to be able to use bits for rewards is inherently terrible. Does it show on the VOD? It's toward? Probably. Yeah, I don't think the option for it is inherently terrible. But it being forced the way it is. That is terrible. Well, it also causes problems with people that don't like a lot of visual clutter on the screen, like me. I don't have a lot of pop-ups on my screen. I don't have a lot of just things going on everywhere. Like when emotes are used, yeah, they float onto the screen, but that's minimal. After looking at the DOM inspector, there is a celebration overlay div over the video, so it's probably not in the VOD at least. See, and that's also makes it awkward on a different part, because then it anyone watching the VOD can't see what people are talking about. So it's just FFZ's team is working on figuring out how to remove those redeems. Well, the thing is, wouldn't that only remove it for the person that has FFZ installed, and not for, like, not allow a streamer to just turn it off for their channel? Yeah, you know what I forgot? Hi, sis. You know what I forgot? My art glove is probably over in the flop zone still.
Oh my god.
Look, Tangent was tempting me with ideas, so I wanted to doodle them, and then I never did.
Understandable.
Instead,
Hi,
I just talked more about the ideas with A.
Fair. Also so
Voi.
true. Like, sis, can I say I am such a hoe for something that's halfway decently priced?
Oh?
Seeing a 12-pack of soda for $2.50, it's like, oh, please, yes, I'm begging you.
I see. Someone's Sammy isn't turned on, so that doesn't work.
You checking my Sammy?
But I'm glad that Partridge also was checking on the same channel and is now calling me out for it.
Oh my god.
But it's okay, because I beat them by, like, I don't know, a second to half a second.
Fair. To be fair, I just booted up my computer.
You also wanted to draw one of them, but you wound up playing Monster Hunter.
Good decision.
I either want to draw or see drawn the scene of Pandemos just listing off to Sal all the different Pandemoses and which ones should be not be listened to and which ones are safe, and Sal just be like, "How long is this going to go on?" That's the one. Because I still think that... Oh, wellness check. All right.
Is it time for me to ramble?
Nope, I'm just stretching.
Oh wait, wellness check. God, my brain is so smooth this morning.
Yeah, I think for
no
today I'm
idea.
going to turn off the vocal training.
That's fair.
But yeah, I was gonna say I still think that someone like Pandemos, who is basically timeless and can manipulate time as they see fit, or as she sees fit, taking too long to go through a giant list would feel of no consequence to her. Because she has all the time in the world.
Is she patient?
Pandemos?
Yes,
I don't
sorry.
I don't know if Pandemos is patient, but I imagine she hyper focuses.
God, same.
Hi, Life. Hi, Sigil.
Hey, life.
Oh, I see someone figured out how we did our bot shenanigans. Or did you explain it to them?
I explained it to one or two people because people were really curious about what programming was done. And I was just really proud of what we got to work.
So am I allowed to explain it?
Yes, you completely are.
So it's something that I originally wanted to do with Junie, but we never got around to it. But the way it works is if both Sammys are running, Flo's anytime Voy is redeemed on Flo's channel, Flo's bot sends a whisper to my bot. My bot receives that whisper, checks what was whispered to it, and if it matches the correct command, it will check if my channel is live or offline, and if it's live, it will then just say Voy in my chat as well. Which is why last week there were some just walls of my chat going Voy. That's because over in Flow stream, people were just spamming the Voy redeem.
But to be fair, the amount of times people have come into your chat and tried to activate, like, hidden Voy commands.
Well, now there is, in a way.
Right?
But yeah,
It's
our streams can communicate with each other now.
I'm so ready to mess with that, too. I have so many ideas.
Yeah, so if I go over to Flo's stream, I don't know if Flo booted up Sammy yet, but
Sammy's up.
I can just redeem Voy there, and my bot goes Voy.
Like,
Voy. Are we going to use this to cause mayhem? Maybe. Are we going to plan many things? Yes. Are we going to forget to do most of them? Probably.
literally all of them.
Not literally all of them. We did one of them.
True.
We could literally make a redeem on Flo's stream that checks if my channel is live, and I could do the same for hers. Checks if my channel is live, and if it does, PupStream creates a few extra redeems that just say something about like Sierra, and then it, instead of doing anything on PupStream, it does something on my stream.
So what if instead of a redeem, because that would be weird to have active all the time, we had it as an exclamation point command?
Well, that could work too, but what I was thinking was, you know how my bot checks which avatar I'm on and will turn stuff on and off?
Yes.
We could set it up so that, brain, please, that your bot checks if my stream is live or not and turns them on only when I'm streaming, turns them off otherwise.
Would we want to just put that in the void, because then you could do the same for yours?
I already have. Oh, you're right. We could. No, wait. Hold on, brain. But your void redeem is for your stream, and it just has bonus effect on mine. It already checks if my stream is live or not. If my stream's not running, it doesn't say void in my stream.
Yeah, but would we be able to use that check where it checks if your stream is online to activate that as something already inside of it?
Yeah.
Yee.
And also, toothpaste. Thank you so much. I think we could.
I can't wait to also learn Landy and just lose all my time fucking with all of it. Or messing with all of it. I'm trying not to swear. And then proceed to get none of it to work.
Oh no.
Thank you, Trigger, for the 36 months of subscription. I look forward to you figuring out a way to alternate when you talk or when the mini Kira talks.
Oh, I want to do that so bad, but I need Arlo to separate things for it. If I...
I was gonna say, I could probably just separate out the files for you if you wanted, but that would be up to you.
If I could do it in Landy, I wonder if I could base it on vocal pitch so that when I go, I can make the squeaky voice come out of the Kira.
I don't know if you can do it on pitch, not by default, but maybe we can find some plugins that can do that.
Fair. Time to just do it on volume and make my screaming animation the mini Kira.
I think what would be easier is to give you the option of just holding down a button and it switching over to the Kira talking.
Oh, that makes sense. Plus, I've got tons of spare buttons on my mouse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember what mouse you have now.
Correct. If you need to know what type of mouse I have, just look at your other one.
Yeah, it's right here. I still don't know where the wireless receiver for it is.
I know where mine is. It's in my computer.
Is yours... Did you get the wireless version or the wired?
I got the wireless version because my computer already looks like it's role-playing as spaghetti.
Mal, thank you so much for the 50 months of subscription. You've been there since the very beginning, and I appreciate it, and I love you.
Aw.
Do something fancy with the audio and split the audio input into a high pass and low pass channel. You see, that's something that I would need to get with someone that is like an audio professional to know how to do. And what a shame. I definitely don't know anyone that is a professional in audio equipment and stuff.
If you are unable to, I also know somebody who is a professional in audio equipment who is currently like gnawing at a stick trying to get me to let them mess with my stream settings.
I don't think Neko has ever wanted to mess with my stream settings, but Neko is sound engineer.
My friend Kai is one of those huge audiophiles who like knows the exact bit rates of streams and stuff and is like, I can help you milk so much more out of every single bit it runs at, and this is the compression rate.
If you ever learn that stuff from them, I'd be happy to learn it from you because, again, I save every video I ever stream. And turns out saving years and years of hour-long, multi-times a week streams, I think I'm currently up to 4 terabytes of stream footage on my hard drives.
Small amount of smack talk allowed.
Yes.
You almost have as many streams saved as Foxbird has tabs open. I love you, Tangent. Hi, Asa. Good.
Hey, Nui.
Bad goal.
Might be worth encoding them in something like HEVC. I know my new graphics card is supposed to be able to do AV1 or whatever it's called. H265. What am I currently rendering at? Or with?
CSRB.
Oh, CSRB. Right now I'm rendering with X264. Wait, what? Oh.
Oh, hype train.
Sonny Griffith, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And for starting a hype train.
Oh no, sis.
What?
Do you have any of my positioning set up for the hype dragons?
Your position doesn't change. I never programmed in position change for you.
Oh, fair. I forgot. I'm just sitting in front of the camera.
Because you don't have a bottom half, like, I can toss you into... Let's see, copy. If I toss you, say, into the Nymphy avatar one, paste reference, switch back over to Clip Studio, find... Oh, I actually have no idea where that is.
It is one of those cases where you have to be careful where you put me because I do not have a butt.
That was not what I... Anyway.
I want to get a hit pap so bad.
Do those count for hype trains? Did it make the number go up? I don't know.
It looks like everyone's saying it did.
It did? Oh, cool. I know they probably won't count towards starting a hype train because anything under 100 bits doesn't count towards it. But, yeah, you feel free to use that feature. Just, I don't know, be mindful with it.
And as I am doing my bestest, I think I'm okay. And I don't know how Voy is doing.
I'm doing all right.
Good. I'm so proud of your way with words.
Wait, what?
Nui was like, oh, you know, I could draw. Actually, I'm not reading that aloud. I'll just let you see that one.
Where is... Nui comment. Oh.
At some point, I want to get another Avi, and honestly, I already have something that I want to base the avatar on.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's this one Daedry doodle where
Oh, no.
I just really like how Daedry drew my hair and stuff like that.
Fair. And Life, thank you so much for the 28 months of subscription. Slowly getting closer to 2.5 years. Indeed. That would be 24 plus 6 would be 30. Yeah. Chat's
That's
gonna
at
give the orb the... No. No. I saw that.
Is the program being a butt?
A little bit.
Then
That
fight it.
occasionally... I need to program that to fix that. But occasionally it does it where it thinks the tail is misaligns with the visual of where the tail is. And I don't know what causes it. It was something that we noticed when we originally programmed it, but it happened rare enough that we didn't feel the need to or Junie didn't feel the need to fix it. And it was just like, no, it's fine as it is. It's a rare instance.
You activate yours a ton more than Junie, though, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Well, mine has incentive to activate it. People like the plush having orb.
I love the little tippy-tappy.
What was I... Yeah, I need to save this as a file. What's today's date? 2024-06-17. I gotta pay rent.
Oh, I gotta do my car payment soon.
I gotta poke Cerberus like, hey, I need rent money from like your half of rent.
I've got to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Bless the benevolent cosmic dragon.
I just realized something. Nobody activated the hype dragon during the hype train.
This is correct.
Interesting.
Did the hype dragon appear, like, as an option? Oh, yeah, it's still there.
Huh. I still love the theory that while you get bigger and bigger and bigger, I'm just sitting up far too close to the camera.
Mm-hmm. You guys saw Trees Must merch. I want to make Trees Must merch. And just put it in my store. I got permission from Zaffrey to do so.
Oh my god, good.
Wait, what is this? This is what happens when the... So the dragon's size is based on how big people expect or the dragon to get, or how big they think the dragon will get. Or how big they want the dragon to get. And this is what happens when people push that too far.
Stir.
You're still saving up for the custom avatar pets? Oh, like the redeem? New dragon avatar. This is actually old. It just only shows up during hype trains. Checking Sammy to see if you can mess around with advanced message sending parsing. My old terminal thing used to run entirely through Twitch's brain. Run entirely through Twitch's whisper system. And I had it set up so that like it would only accept answers from the person that it was connected to. It could register what you said and all of that stuff, and just it was really in depth. And then Twitch updated something and it all broke, and I'm sad. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying, sorry, go ahead.
Mechanics wise, if new hype train, or if hype train gets to a certain level, there are new big noodle avatars. Correct. What were you gonna say though?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's what it was. Making set sizes for things can be good. However, consider the hilarity that is making things inconsistent and leaving artists to just do it. I like doing that with my tail. I had one artist be like, here's the biggest tail you've ever seen. And I was like, shrug emoji, you know, that's fair. I gave you the option.
Sammy has a stringify object, but you can't find the reverse operation. I feel like there has to be a string to object thing. My Sammy is a few versions out of date though, because I've been having trouble updating it. I think it's parse array / object that does it. Oh yeah, like Tangent just said. Tangent was faster than me. Hello, you'd like to commission my character with a tail, no bigger, like 30 meters long. An LL1 parser in Sammy sometime as a I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
I also didn't know that Tangent had been messing around with Sammy.
Tangent heard I was trying to figure out Sammy, and Tangent was like, eyes emoji. I could learn Sammy.
I know a lot about Sammy. If Faye has any questions about things, I'd be happy to share my knowledge, because I know Faye would then take that, learn more, and probably be able to share new knowledge with me.
Like a plant, just gently water the tangent with information about Sammy. Fair, Albedo. I do not think I would get a tail like that, though. Long tails are cool. I prefer my tails wide.
FFT.
FFT. Fat freaking tail.
Dragon has both.
As dragon should. Right and proper.
Why is my selection tool a square? Why is my selection tool still a square?
Oh. Sis, my brain has gone so inexplainably soup mode.
Oh? You okay?
My brain is soup. Yeah, my brain is just soup. There's nothing going on up there.
Okay. Do you mind, like, is your brain too soup today to do kind of what we mentioned about yesterday, and reading out at least, like, some of the comments for me?
Yeah, I can read you comments that are directed to you.
Okay.
Tangent said, Faye, haven't actually installed Sammy yet, but wanted to marinate in the documentation for a while.
Oh, that's fair. That's like when I got, anytime I got a new video game, on the ride home, I'd always just, like, be flipping through the pamphlet that comes in the case.
Gosh, same.
Everyone's just like, nobody ever reads these things, and I'm just like, ASD's the pamphlet.
You know what the worst part was? When you got the cheap ones from GameStop, and they didn't have the pamphlets, and you couldn't read the back of them. So, like, how were you supposed to entertain your hyperfixations?
Until you got home. It's just like, no.
You just had to daydream about it. Oh, wait, we can't do that.
We can't do that. We both have aphantasia.
Oh, they don't have the books anymore? Then what's the point?
They don't have... No! Why? I haven't bought new hard physical games in a while, with the exception of Ring Fit Adventure, because that you have to get the physical copy of that, but...
Diane, can I say how ugly the, like, GameStop brand art on the outside of the case is, too? Like, it was the okayest picture I've ever seen. Or then there was the period where they got rid of the art, and it just said GameStop, and then they had, like, the label maker label on it.
I feel like I watched a video at one point that went through every version of the GameStop art, or Gamebox arts.
Fair.
Let me shrink you down a little bit, so you're not, like, twice the height of the body, or, like, the same height as the lower body. Ah, that's too much. I think that works.
I love how you draw the espresso tar.
Well, this is actually a different character than the last one. This is the original character that I saw from Espresso.
Oh, that one. Yeah. The one that I believe is actually named Celeste.
I believe so. Yeah, because, yeah, I believe this was before Espresso became a fox. Oh, goodbye, Hype Dragon 1. That is such a, just, like, reading that, I'm just like, that is such a file name type name. Like, that is the name that the developers put in the game files. Which, to be fair, is literally what it is, but, like, I should come up with better redeem names for the Hype Dragons. or at least like put spaces in them.
Consider hypester.
We did indeed have a hype train.
We did.
And Iki wasn't here, so Iki could not abuse this fact by sending way too much money.
Iki is such a good bean, though.
Iki is such a good bean. We love Iki.
We do love Iki.
I want to make sure Iki takes care. I want to make sure Iki takes care of Iki.
Same. Iki is a sweetheart, and I do my dangest to say good morning to the Iki every morning.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I just saw the options that. Oh, there's several good options that Sigil have given me.
Understandable.
I'm torn between the first two.
I'm sorry, my first response to I'm torn is in half, you say? To shreds?
Then there go the nanites.
Oh no!
And hello, Icewo. This is 3.
Nanites. Nanites everywhere.
Nanites ever. Look.
I'm looking.
I like nanites, and I add them to too many designs.
Oh. I'm gonna suffer. I have made your brain go burr, and now you're drawing something that I must suffer through? Understandable, Ava. I think my day's doing pretty okay. I got all my grocery shopping done in the morning. What about you, Sif?
I was talking to the DM of my future, or our next campaign, about my future character, who none of the other players that, like, aside from Mal, I don't think any of the other players are ever here. Let me double check. Correct. But yeah, it's just I'm gonna be playing Jackal Twins.
Jackals are cool.
It is going to be twins with Mal.
Good.
2 NB Jackals.
And Backles.
Also, Zafri, which movie are you talking about? You weren't saying always put nanites everywhere. You're saying there are nanites everywhere after being torn in half. Also true.
Can I say, I know that there's supposed to be these microscopic little things that you can't see, but nanites on the floor, I'm just picturing them flopping like fish out of water. Oh my god, airplane.
The movie is Airplane? Ah, okay.
Have you seen Airplane, sis?
Once.
Have you seen Airplane 2?
No. I also heard it wasn't as good.
Yeah, it was still decent. I love Leslie Nielsen movies.
I think my favorite just joke of that, or the one that sticks with me the most, is the cab driver that was waiting the entire movie.
There's a couple jokes I really liked. The magazine skit was good.
The magazine skit?
The magazine skit where people just had weird fold-out magazines and stuff.
Oh, the other one that sticks with me is, because Mal always references it, is the drinking problem.
Oh my god, yes!
Anytime Mal gets like water, like spills water or something, it's just like my drinking problem.
Oh, today was a bad day to quit drinking. Throws water in my face. And please, don't call me Shirley.
It was interesting to see that was the movie that whole skit was from.
Fair. I'm also a big fan of movies like The Naked Gun, or was it The Smoking Gun? One of the two, but that's another Leslie Nielsen.
Fair. I haven't watched too many parody movies. I know there was one that I saw bits of when I was still living with my parents, because they flipped through movies so often on the TV, that part of it had a parody of Terminator 2 where the antagonist got frozen and then shattered, but then reformed themselves like the liquid metal Terminator did. But there was also apparently, I think, a dog nearby, so when they reformed, they had dog elements like dog ears and bits of fur as well. And that's all I remember from that movie, because it surprised me to see that in a movie. I don't know if it was by the same person, but it's just another one of those parody style movies.
I don't know. I used to like all kinds of movie action and whatever, but I've got such a soft spot for comedy. If only just because, I don't know, there's enough seriousness in the world. I just want to laugh and have a good time.
Fair.
I don't remember if I ate today.
I know for a fact I didn't. And
I don't think I did either.
And chat's going to tell me to eat, and I'm just going to be like, but Art, also, I don't have milk for my cereal.
You could commit royal behavior. Oh my god, Rune.
I could, but I'm not as big a fan of dry cereal as like Mal is.
I'm not a fan of it, but sometimes I just don't feel like eating, but I wish for the feeling of no longer being hungry.
But I also like, it's not even healthy cereal, it's like Cookie Crunch or something.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to pick up cereal at some point this week. I did get Grana Padano, though.
You did get what?
Grana Padano. Think of it like a weird cross between Pecorino Romano and Parmigiano Reggiano.
Okay.
Oh my god. Diane, on the note of dry Cheerios, growing up, I have such a fond memory of making like a homemade trail mix with Cheerios, peanuts, raisins, and M&Ms.
Yep, that sounds like homemade trail mix.
See, Zafri, if you like crunchy cereal, but you like it with milk more, just do what I do and pour the smallest amount in the bowl possible so it is always crunchy.
I do wish my mental energy would have been a bit higher recently, so I could have done stuff more consistently, like run the dishwasher and whatnot, which I just hadn't been doing. But
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll get there.
I meant to run the dishwasher yesterday. Yesterday was a day, though.
Like my goal with the dishwasher was to keep things clean enough that we wouldn't need any disposable stuff. We've been using disposable stuff recently. Also, we both hate the plates that we have that are non-disposable plates, because they're big, heavy, like these ceramic things or whatever it is. Not ceramic. I don't know. What are the ones that are like glass but not glass? That'll shatter if you drop them.
Ones that I shouldn't touch.
Basically.
Can I say I have such a soft spot for pasta bowls? You know the bowl plates you have that are like shallow and wide? Unfair, Diane. See, it wasn't 6 bowls for me. It was 3 bowls and 3 plates stacked in a pyramid.
When I finish the Sal avatar, I want to just add in a chance for Pandemos to just either add in a chance or just like a random redeem that'll show up for a short period before disappearing. That just Pandemos comes and it's just like God Queen Sal.
Consider, there could be a temporary redeem called Pandemos that could activate a couple. You could do God Queen. You could also do Punk. Punkster. I sometimes forget how big this runery is.
Oh yeah, I should really shrink that down.
That runery is so big I could wear them on my head like an entire cape.
Why? Power? I think we just lost power. Can you still hear me?